Hello everyone, welcome back again to another episode of our lecture. We are now in module 4, which is writing skills. The first lecture delivered by Dr. Abdullahi. Hello, welcome to the second lecture of module 4, writing skills. Thank you. Report writing. According to UBA 1998, page 193, a report is a document providing an account of events witnessed, work carried out, or investigation conducted, together with conclusion and often recommendation arrived at as a result of the investigation. In other words, a report is a detailed account of events that someone has thoroughly observed, had done, or investigated and presented as an official document. A report is usually written to guide organization in policy formation and decision making. It is usually written on the basis of some stated objectives for a particular category of audience. A person who is tasked with writing a report is usually given instructions and guidelines on how to go about writing the report. This may include a clearly structured format consisting of sections, headings, and subheadings, so that the location of the information can easily be followed. Qualities of a good report. A good report must be clear, accurate, and unambiguous. A good report must be well structured and highly organized. It should have sections and subsections. A good report must be informative. A good report must have clearly defined objectives and a scope. A good report must consider the needs of potential readers. Language of reporting. The following usage should be avoided in reporting, writing, and other formal discourses. Contraction. These include isn't for is not, can't for cannot, don't for do not, I am for I am, I have for I have, you are for you are, and so on and so forth. Cliches. These are overused phrases which lose their meaning and effect. For example, in a nutshell, it is against this background that, at the end of the day, the fact of the matter at this point in time, in the final analysis, and so on and so forth. And then the third one is idioms. For example, put all your eggs in one basket, a pen in the boot, bury the hatchet, call a spade, pluck a dead horse, icing on the cake, and so on. Number 4, archaism. There are some words that are considered as old-fashioned and obsolete. For example, see, say, su, ne, and, dust, dropped, dust, and so on. Number 5, slang. Slang is an expression which is considered very informal and therefore do not use in formal writing. For example, affluential, free-naming, unreal, this, blime, chase, choked, gobsmacked, gooted, haggled, and so on. Number 6, uncommon abbreviation and acronyms. There are abbreviations and acronyms which are regarded as standard because they are commonly used in varieties of discourses. These include government for government, school for school, UNICEF, BUK, and so on. Apart from this kind of approved abbreviation and acronyms, all other, especially those used in text messages, should never be used in formal writing. Types of reports. Reports can be classified on the basis of their nature, formality, purpose, and functions. They can therefore be regarded as routine reports, eyewitness report, investigative report, progress report, and research project report. However, all the above types of report can be grouped into two main types, that is formal and informal reports. When we say informal report, we are referring to the report that does not follow the rules and guidelines directed by an organization. It can be written to send information to only one person or for a small number of individuals. Such reports are usually shared among the co-workers within an organization in form of a memorandum. Formal report. This is also known as official report, as it is meant for official purposes. It is written to provide information, analyze issues, and make recommendations on how to solve a problem or make a decision. Examples of formal reports include research project reports, police reports, evaluation reports, and so on. The structure of a formal report. The structure of a formal report depends upon one's departmental or organizational requirements. However, the format explained below is largely used in writing formal reports. 1. Title page. This should contain the title of the report, the name of the reporter, and the date in the report is compiled and submitted. 2. Table of contents. This should contain all the chapters or headings together with their page numbers. This allows the reader to easily locate all parts of the report. 3. Executive summary, that is abstract. This gives a very brief explanation on the content of the report. It gives the summary of the purpose of the report, the method of investigation, the major findings, conclusions, and recommendation, if any. 4. Introduction, that is terms of references. In this section, the reporter should clearly discuss all the necessary background information, aim and objectives of the report, as well as definition of all the abbreviations and acronyms used in the report. 5. Method of investigation. Here, the writer is expected to give a detailed description of all the methods he or she used to gather the information or gather the data for the report. This may include a list of all the equipment used, explanation of data collection procedures such as the questionnaire, interview, observations, discussions, and so on, limitations of the method used, as well as the problems encountered. 6. Finding and conclusions. This section deals with the logical presentations of the finding of the report. To further support the result of the investigations, the writer may decide to include diagrams, tables, and graphs. This is followed by the conclusion, which may either take the form of highlighting the most important points of the report or show the overall significance of the report. 7. Recommendations. This usually takes the form of a call to action. The recommendation given must be in line with the finding of the report. Then appendix, that is annex number 8. In this section, the reporter should include all the supporting documents and information used which have not been included in the report. They may include questionnaires, transcripts, graphs, and so on. 9. Bibliography. In this section, a reporter should list in alphabetical order by author all published sources referred to in the report. Curriculum vitae, that is CV. When applying for a job, it is paramount for job seekers to give a good first information to potential employers. This can only be achieved through writing a good curriculum vitae, that is CV, also called a resume. CV is a personal marketing document that job seekers use to sell themselves to potential employers. Thus, it is an important step in securing a job. As such, when it is written well, the candidate stands a good chance of securing his or her dream of job. Conversely, when it is poorly written, the candidate may face rejection repeatedly from employers. A CV is expected to explain to your prospective employers a lot about you, including your professional history, skills, abilities, and achievements, as well as why you are the best person for the job offer. The University of Southampton Guide for Writing a CV identifies the following 10 rules of writing a successful CV. Rules of writing a CV. 1. Simplicity. A successful CV should not be overcomplicated with too many categories or too many information they required. 2. Highlight. Because CV is a marketing tool, one should make sure it highlights all one's personal and professional achievements to date. 3. Trustful. One should not fabricate or falsify any information in a CV, as it would become known to one's employer to some point. 4. Unique. The style and the tone one uses in writing one's CV should be personal to one. In other words, one should be direct, positive, and personal. 5. Tailored. The content of one CV should be tailored in line with the current job application requirement, as well as job description. That is, one needs to be flexible when writing a CV. 6. Word processed. A good CV should be word processed. It should be typed and spelling grammar check using a word processor. One also needs to avoid using slang, colloquialism, and cliché. 7. Succinct. When writing a CV, one needs to be short and concise. Employers are never impressed with several pages of useless information. This, however, does not mean that many information should be lumped up together. 8. Reversed chronology. In all the subheadings of a CV, the most recent event should come first, followed by the next, and so on. 9. Review. One should give one CV to a respected colleague to critically proofread and review it. 10. Quality. A CV should be typed in an A4 size paper using an appropriate font size. Information should be well spaced so that CV looks neat, qualitative, professional, and easy to read. You can use bullet points to identify and separate information, but make sure you never use a colored text in a CV.